Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am back. Can you see me? I'm back in the building for another reaction. This time around, I'm going to be reacting to um, Roman Reigns on First Take. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't take this down, and if they do, uh, yeah, hey, I tried. As you know, SummerSlam is coming up this Saturday. Roman Reigns will be taking on, I believe it is Jay Uso for the undisputed Universal Championship. And man, it's good to it's honestly good to see wrestling back in the mainstream like this. Hasn't been like this in a while. Let's get it going.
Acknowledge him. He's the longest reigning WWE Universal Champion in his fourth reign as the champ. He is one of the best wrestlers of all time and also the leader of the bloodline. This Saturday night will be taking on his cousin, Jey Uso, for the undisputed WWE Universal title and status as the Tribal Chief at SummerSlam in Detroit. We welcome into the show Roman Reigns and his Wiseman, Paul Heyman.
I have to get up here. I have to get up here. Let me pull out this chair for the Wiseman right here. Here you go.
Up the Wiseman. There you go.
How are you, sir?
Please.
It is an honor.
Acknowledge your tribal chief
Yes,
first.
sir.
Oh, I feel like I need,
How are
I
you?
need to
I had to do
acknowledge
this.
Well,
I had to do. Here's
How are you, Molly?
You got a hug.
How are you? Good to see
Yes,
you.
I did.
You got a hug from the tribal
I-
chief.
It's a touching moment for me.
This is,
It's a touching moment for me.
That's what we do.
and he hits me.
That's right.
Okay.
We bring leaders together. That's what we
All right, gentlemen. Can we
That's crazy. I would actually kind of love to see Stephen A. Smith in the. I would actually kind of love to see Stephen A. Smith in the WWE. That would actually be fun to see. Actually, be cool to see. You know, maybe of course him being a manager. You know, maybe he could manage Bobby Lashley or something. That would be cool to see. Wouldn't be too bad to see him in there.
get into this? Because
That's
I got a
right.
lot of questions
That's
for
right.
you.
Grab a seat, sir.
Roman, tell me this. Family business is a different deal.
Gotcha.
That's right.
So what's on the line for your family, for your bloodline?
It's a lot like every other championship defense. This will be on the line, but what makes this so special in tribal combat is the title of the tribal chief will be on the line as well. The leadership of our
It's crazy that they really got them like walking around with 3 titles. Like they already unified the championships. Why they still got him walking around with 2 titles? Don't make no damn sense. Anyway,
family, that this isn't the right kind of table, but the head of the table will be up for grabs. So this will define the future of our family, our legacy, and our bloodline.
What does it mean to you to headline one of the biggest events of the year? I mean, at this stage and point in your career, being the headliner, being the star, being the marquee attraction, what does that mean to you at this point in your career?
It's just another opportunity to kind of push that gap between me and everybody else. This is something I've been doing for a long time. What makes it so special lately is the fact that I have my entire family surrounding me to be able to bring everybody up, to lift everybody up to a new level. I think that's what makes it so special.
Okay. Molly, can I switch gears?
Yeah.
Can I switch gears?
Yeah.
This man right here, the great Paul Heyman. I mean, there's very few people that have a job, that have a career that I look at and I go like this. I wish I had that. I wish I had that. That is how I look at you, sir. How do you view yourself? Wiseman, a phenomenal personality in the sport of the WWE. I mean, what is it like to be you?
I'm the GOAT.
The GOAT?
I'm the greatest of all time.
Really?
Yeah, undisputed.
Undisputed? I mean, there was Bobby the Brain Heenan back in the
Screw him, he's dead.
Okay.
okay.
Oh, Lord.
This is what went viral on the internet. Paul Heyman saying what you just heard just now. I'm sure that's him fulfilling the ways of his character because obviously his character is to be a heel character, a heel manager. So I'm sure that he didn't actually mean that. I mean, only time will tell if Paul Heyman actually comes out and makes a statement and says, "Hey, I didn't actually mean anything by saying Bobby the Brain Heenan." Saying all that stuff about Bobby the Brain Heenan. Um, but yeah, that's actually been going viral. It's everybody has an opinion about what they think about Paul Heyman. Good guy, bad guy. I mean, I feel like I grown up watching Paul Heyman as well. So Paul Heyman has for the longest time been with Brock Lesnar, and then he started like doing other things, and yeah, he. There's never been a situation that he's been in that didn't strike gold or platinum. So everybody has their favorite manager, whether it be Bobby the Brain Heenan, whether it be Jimmy Hart, whether it be Mr. Not Mr. Fuji. There are quite a few managers throughout wrestling history, but some think Jim Cornette was one of the greatest, is the greatest manager of all time. Everybody has an opinion about it.
And Jimmy Hart's still alive,
Jimmy
which
Hart.
proves that God doesn't answer my prayers.
Hey yo!
Wow.
You want me to prove to you that I'm the GOAT?
Okay,
Wow!
I'm with him.
Okay.
Why would he settle for anything less than
That's
the GOAT?
crazy.
He's the tribal chief. He's the biggest box office attraction in the history not only of sports or entertainment, but of sports entertainment. He has smashed every box office record that WWE has ever had, not just domestically, but all over the world on a global basis. And he's done it in Saudi Arabia, he's done it in the UK, he's done it in Mexico, he's done it in Canada, he's done
I
it
ain't
here in
gonna
the
lie, they
United
selling
States.
this.
He continues to do it on
They are
SmackDown
selling this
every
right now.
Friday night, just topping the previous Friday nights. Why would he settle for anything less than the absolute best?
That is a tough argument to make, but I'll
I don't like to talk about it. I'm
Please
humble,
do.
I don't like to say all that
Well,
stuff.
listen. The point is this: he
That
does
man,
make a
he's
very good
cooking
point.
right
but
now.
I would like to remind you, sir, at least in America, let's take into account the greats of the past and the box office attractions, the Hulk Hogan's of the world, the Rockies family, of course, Goldberg and people like that.
Of course,
and
you bringing up The Rock.
you've had your experiences, and you've had fighters who have fallen to such individuals.
I think people just need to stop bringing up The Rock. The Rock ain't about to. I mean, considering the fact that there is a strike going on, I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. But can we just stop talking about The Rock? Roman Reigns and The Rock ain't about to be on the same program, bro. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The bloodline story is just too much going on already. What do you need? Like, do you really need The Rock to come back? And then, man, you don't need The Rock. The Rock don't need to be in this equation, man. It's too much going on already with the bloodline, bro. Like, it's too much going on with the bloodline. Once this whole thing is over, it's gonna be Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, or something along those lines. Or Brock Lesnar is gonna somehow get back into the picture, and it's gonna be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar again. The Rock is nowhere in that equation, man. He's nowhere in that equation.
This man right here, you talk about what makes him special as a marquee attraction. As a fighter, as a wrestler, what makes him great as a marquee attraction? What are the elements that make him who he is?
He's completely redefined the industry.
Explain.
He's in a different genre than anybody else is. And by the way, we do acknowledge the past. Shall I do it for you, sir?
Yes, please.
See this title right here?
Yes.
WWE
Can I hold it?
Championship,
Can
please.
I hold it? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
WWE Championship.
A little aggressive. He's a
He's a little aggressive.
A little thirsty.
Passion.
Yeah.
Bruno Sammartino.
Yes. Oh, my
Superstar
goodness.
Billy Graham.
That's right.
Bob Backlund.
Okay.
Okay.
Triple H.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah.
John Cena.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Go
Brock
down the
Lesnar,
list.
Brock Lesnar.
Roman Reigns.
Okay.
See this one right here?
Yes, sir. I'm looking at it. I'm looking
Universal Heavyweight Championship.
at it. Okay.
Okay, was a created championship. Did not have the lineage of Sammartino, Morales, Superstar Billy Graham, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, John Cena,
I
Brock
see what you did
Lesnar.
there.
Names go down the list. A created championship. 500 days held by Brock Lesnar. To get order to proceed. Never in the class of the WWE Championship. Roman Reigns becomes the Universal Heavyweight Champion.
Tell him.
I see what he's trying to get at. I love how they tried to. I love how they tried to make him like skip past Brock Lesnar having the title for 500 days. Come on now. Paul Heyman's about to say that there wasn't no legacy or lineage to that title until Roman Reigns got it. Come on, man. It's weird to hear Paul Heyman undersell Brock Lesnar. Like he just it's almost like he glossed over Brock Lesnar having that title for 500 days. It's so weird to hear that. Especially since like Brock Lesnar is his real life, friend and everything like that. Even though this is like, he has to play up his heel manager position. It's so weird to hear that.
Paul.
And everybody forgets about the WWE title. And this becomes the title in WWE. This becomes the premier attraction. This becomes the Super Bowl ring. This becomes what Tom Brady is after, and we don't have to give half to Giselle's attorneys. This is what the title becomes in
Hey,
WWE.
yo.
Roman Reigns looks over and he says, wow.
I just realized what he
I want
did.
both. I'm the tribal chief.
I
want
just
the
realized
history and
what
I
he
want the
did.
future. What does he do?
That man said this is the title that Tom Brady yearns for, except he don't have to give half to Giselle. That's crazy. Man. Paul Heyman is that dude, man. He is selling this SummerSlam. Like he's selling it right now.
He merges the two championships.
Okay.
He unifies the
WWE is
titles.
doing record-setting business.
Yes,
right
they
now.
are. Big time.
Thank you, my tribal chief.
You're welcome, wise man. Just so we're clear, that's my baby right there.
That's your baby right there.
I did that.
Okay.
I made that what it is.
Okay.
And that's everything.
And then I
you do.
took that
All right.
and made it what it is. Now we have this.
So
Is
you
there
can see-
anybody that you think can take this from you? What you've created? I mean, what if The Rock decides to return and goes up against you? I mean, that could be a possibility. I think it could be a possibility. Is there anybody that you can foresee
Here he
taking
go.
all of this from you one day, Mr. Roman Reigns?
We don't see it. No, I mean that's what this past year and a half has been, is continue.
Unless they just by some shadow of a doubt put LA Knight into the title picture. Or somehow there's some plan in place that puts Jay in the running to actually win the title. I don't know. I do not know.
Winners from everywhere. Brock Lesnar, John Cena. They come from Hollywood. They come from other sports. Logan Paul. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anymore.
I think you did say you were a bit humble just a second ago. You left that to him. But
I
you,
leave-
you said,
On the business side, I like him to throw out the metrics, the stats, all that, the analytics that. But I like to keep it.
Is there more on the line
grassroots.
because you're facing your cousin?
Of course, always. I mean, in a perfect world, he's by my side, making sure that nothing changes. We continue to rule this world. But he's selfish, like anybody, any family member, any friend that you help out a little too much. It goes to their head a little bit. They get a sense for a level that they're not quite used to. They want it, they covet it, and now he's trying to make it his. But that's not the way it's set up. Like I said, I'm the head of the table. I'm the leadership around here. I have the vision. I know what needs to be done, and
Sounds like manipulation. It's literally just manipulation. That's all it is, man. What makes Roman Reigns' character so great is that at the end of it all, he's just manipulating his family and keeping all of the power to himself. That's really what his character is, you know. And they are selling it. They are keeping our eyes glued to the television, man. For real, for real. They really doing it. They really doing it with this whole thing, man. For real.
Like he said.
Well, one could ask who you're leading because, again, you're the head of the table, but in the same breath, you got family members going up against you. Usually, family members, they stick together and what have you. Your family members, they stick together, kind of take what you have. How do you feel about that?
That's the worst part of this whole thing. I'm just trying to help. As a family man, as a cousin, just trying to help them, just trying to lift them up, trying to get them to the next level.
By beating them up? I mean, that's what you're expecting to do this weekend, right? I mean, how you helping them if you're beating them?
You think my family delivers the mail? You think we're part of, the ballet or something? No. We run the world of professional wrestling and sports entertainment. Sometimes you got to have a little tough love. We're dealing with bees now, billions. This is a huge industry. Major business decisions happen every single week.
Billions.
If they're not up to par, then they need to get smacked around a little bit. That's the way I
There are very, very few people on the planet Earth that can talk as much trash as you can get at people. When you look at the WWE right now, I mean, is there anybody that stands out above the crowd? I mean, not just now, but in the history.
Why he keep asking that question? He just said there ain't nobody who touching me. There ain't nobody touching me. Why he keep asking that? The man that already said can't nobody touch me. Can't nobody. He about to give you the same answer again, bro. Like bad journalism right here.
History. Who are the best trash talkers in your estimation?
Vince
Steve
McMahon
Austin.
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes?
Oh my God.
Him? Vince McMahon? Really? Really?
Chairman of the board.
Yeah, the chairman of the board. I mean,
And also he controls the paychecks.
that's right.
So
So you're giving that to him. So he talks more trash than you.
if he wants to, he's paying the paychecks.
That's true.
Come on.
That's true.
So
Do
he
you agree
starts
with that?
talking trash.
What wrestler?
Just-
I'd say myself, because I don't need just the microphone. I'll do it mid-match. I'll take
That's
it
true.
back to the gridiron like
Facts.
we're on the football field.
Facts.
Like we're in between snaps and I'm sitting there chirping at the offensive lineman. So to me, that's a part of the me changing this business is putting different touches, showing different sides and shades of this business. So
What could I do? I usually don't find myself aspiring for something new, but what could I do to be a wise man? What could I do to be a good lineman?
trying to take his job? Trying to take his job, Stephen A. Smith? It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same, my dog. Nah.
I have no chance.
He just
You're
told you
telling
he's the
me
GOAT.
I have no chance?
I mean, I can make you an honorary rabbi. There is a process with a moil that's involved that we could talk about another time. But I never called myself the wise man. I'm special counsel to the tribal chief. This honor, this lifelong honor, was bestowed upon me by the tribal chief Roman Reigns. I wouldn't dare call myself a wise man.
So the only way I'd have an opportunity to
Is if
pull
you're
it off
recognized and
is if
acknowledged
I
by the tribal chief.
recognize the tribal chief.
It's like the king or the queen knighting you.
Okay.
Unless I find somebody else that I think can take them out and I represent them. How about that?
You're man enough to make the move.
He said,
Go to commercial right now. I need time to come back from that.
I think
to
Roman's
commercial.
marinating on what you had to say as well. I think he might have more to say.
Thanks for.
that's funny. That's hilarious. Shout out to them for doing that, man. This was actually a pretty good interview. I would actually think that they would have did something like this on maybe Fox Sports or something like that, because doesn't Fox Sports still have a deal with WWE where they do stuff with WWE or something like that? But it was a good interview. Good interview.